On a scale of 2, then about a 3.
Jacob just said hi in the chat.
People already in the chat?
Yeah.
On the one that we stopped fucking doing. Hopefully they realize that it's over and go to the new one.
Yeah, we're live now.
Oh, what a great show.
What'd you say, Pierce?
We are live.
Oh, we're live?
Okay. Alright, so anyway, I was asking if you guys have an iPhone because sometimes I'll have my headphones in my pocket, or my headphones on and my phone in my pocket, and I'll try to turn the fucking volume up or down, and I'll accidentally hit my my power button. And I found out that if you hit the power button like 4 or 5 times on your iPhone, it calls the cops.
Ha!
If you press what?
If you press the power button like 5 times in a row, it calls the cops. So I'm just gonna give you guys like a listen real quick. So I'm gonna hit the power button. Watch.
Whoa.
You hear that? And it counts down 3, 2, 1, and then it calls the fucking cops. So there's times where I'm trying to change my my volume on my fucking phone, and then I'll call the cops, and then I like hurry up and hang up, and sometimes I don't get it out fast enough. So it calls the cops, and then they end up calling me back. They call me back.
So, sir, is there an emergency? Like, wait, I don't.
I'm like, no, I'm a new iPhone owner, and they're like, sir, you've called us already like 3 times. Get this figured out. So fucking stupid.
So what happens if you're like high as shit and you actually do that? You're like, oh fuck. Like the cops call you. Like,
oh god! It's like everyone's worst fear coming to life.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Like, dude, my heart races every single time I do it. Like, I got nervous doing it for you guys right now.
They're gonna call us in the middle of the show. We're like, oh, you guys are interrupting us. Please get out.
All right. Anyway, welcome to episode number 2, everybody.
202.
What's new with y'all's guys?
I was like dying yesterday, so that was fun.
From the heat?
No, dude. Friday night I went out to the bar. This place out here in Santa Ana called Father's. 2 of my friends' bands were playing, so we went out there, showing support. It was kind of a slow night, I guess, so the bartenders gave us, like, everybody, like, a round of free shots. And it was like a root beer shot. I don't know what the fuck it was. But yeah, like,
root beer shot.
Well, it tasted like a fucking root beer, but there was alcohol in it, right? So whatever was in that shot, it wasn't right, because I ended up getting sick and I threw up. I was throwing up from, like, 2 in the morning to about 6 in the morning. And I threw up 6 different times. Usually if I throw up from drinking too much, it's just like once. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I go eat, drink water, go to bed, I'm fine. This one kept me up all night. I was like, what the fuck was in that shot, dude? Yeah. So I was dying yesterday, and I'm ready to drink with you guys again.
You're the ugliest girl I've seen get roofied.
I'm the ugliest thing to ever get.
Jacob, hello. I can't see this fucking... Who's that? George, what's up, buddy boy? Kevin's on. Nathan says, Haley, I love you. That wasn't for us. That was just for Haley.
I love you.
Why is David always drinking too much the day before the show?
Dude, I don't learn my lesson. Have you guys not known this? Like, no matter what happens, I'm just gonna keep drinking because Mama didn't raise no quitter. I'll tell you that.
There you go. Great demeanor.
Yeah.
All right, so if you're not familiar with the show, what we do is drink and talk like we would at a bar, but we're also far apart, so we get together on this show. I'm up here in Spokane. I know where I am. I'm in Spokane, Washington. Pierce is in Arizona. David's in Santa Ana, California, and then Haley, you're in Port Angeles, Washington.
Yes.
I was like, where the fuck is Port Angeles?
It's like 5 hours from here or something like that. What'd you say on the border?
Legit.
Border between like Canada? Did you say on the border?
I can see Canada from like the end of my road.
Hey, do you have a lot of illegals like coming over the border?
Hello.
Fucking Canadians.
We have border. This place is like crawling with border patrol.
Really? Let's keep those Canadians out of here. I tell you that.
I didn't really think. Is it on the other side? Is it like Canadians keeping us out of Canada?
No, it's actually
we don't want those Americans coming over here, eh?
It's actually what, Haley?
The Mexicans come from Mexico, and then they go to Forks for whatever reason.
They go to Fort?
Which is like yeah, like have you heard of the Twilight movies or seen the Twilight movies?
No, I haven't.
Twilight Zone.
Okay, so Forks is like gets like the most rain like in the United States, I think, like annually or something like that. It's super like mossy and woody and dark and awful, and everyone there just does meth. So it's a good time.
Oh,
They do meth?
Yeah.
Oh, so they bring in that Mexican super meth then, right? You guys heard of that?
Is it blue?
And
Is it blue or is it brown?
It's like clear and like really glassy looking.
I don't know much about meth, so I'll just...
If it's brown, you're going down.
If it's brown, drink it down. If it's black, send it back.
Oh my god.
That's from The Simpsons.
Alright, so anyway, we had a beer of the week, which was supposed to be Rainier, which is
Well,
only really available up here because Mount Rainier, because you know that, that
Wait, there's a
fucking...
mountain up
No,
there?
That volcano that everybody's gonna be killed by eventually.
that's
No.
Mount St.
Mount
Helens.
Haley. Mount Haley.
But Haley, do you actually have Rainier? Because nobody else has it. I couldn't fucking find
I
it.
do,
I was looking everywhere. I couldn't find
Nobody
it.
knows. Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Haley
I
loves
have,
it so much.
Tall boy.
Haley loves it so much. She's actually got a tattoo of it. She sent me
What?
an image. Pierce, go ahead and put that image up, Pierce. That image is what Haley. You said you sent it to Rainier, to like as an advertisement.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing yours.
No,
What? Go ahead.
the less tattoo like. So every year, like, or I guess not every year, but Rainier has released this like spring beer, and that's what the Radler is. That's like in the picture. You're looking at the kickball one, right?
Yeah.
And so they had a competition, and they're like, send us your pictures of you drinking your Radler and doing something spring-like. And so I'm like, kickball's awesome.
I thought
Look at my
Radlers.
leg.
I thought Radlers were snake butts.
Yeah, rattlers.
Rainier
So I'm
Radler.
guessing.
They're
I'm
disgusting,
guessing
actually.
your.
They taste
I'm
like
guessing
fucking
your leg is
local.
your leg is a hairier one, right? On the left. That's you.
I am Italian, so.
All natural.
Hairy, yes.
Ah.
All right, so I have Stella Artois. That's what I got. What do you guys got, boys? PBR for Pierce.
PBR.
Medusa Queese.
Yay!
They make Dos Equis in bottles or cans.
Yeah, tall boys now.
Question.
That can is
In
like
bottles?
the size of my body.
What'd you say?
That can is like the size of my body. That thing is huge.
That's what
Gigantic.
she said.
All right, so I have a cheers. I have a cheers for us real quick. So,
Oh boy, drinking again.
to kisses we've snatched, and vice versa. I said and vice versa. David didn't really hear.
He
it.
was laughing
I did.
already.
I was because I knew where you were going with it, dude. To cheers to respecting women.
Yeah, but now the whole audience missed it. Good job.
Pierce, you could go ahead and kill that photo, by the way. All right, so we have Haley on the show. I know Haley from the same place I met Nathan, who was on our last show, which is when I went to
Washington.
training out in Washington. Yeah. So she might have a story for us.
Trying to better
later.
ourselves.
I don't know. But so yeah, I don't know if you guys saw earlier, but she had her freaking hairless cat crawling on her. She's got some weird so hold on. I actually have images for this. I completely forgot.
It's funny how her cat is hairless, but she's like really hairy because she's
Right?
Italian.
She's the opposite.
Yeah,
So
absolutely
David,
not.
if you got an animal, it'd be really smart then, right?
Well, don't
Here.
animals?
Oh,
Don't animals what? Go ahead.
I was gonna be like, don't animals usually love you? I'm like, nothing loves me, so yeah, that's why I don't have any.
I'm not a big fan of animals, man. I don't know.
Really?
Pierce, go ahead and put this up real quick. So there's a dog. There's a Rottweiler.
Kid.
So one of her dogs is a Rottweiler, right, Haley?
He's a rock.
Is that the one that was behind you?
Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can still see him.
What
Can we-
else?
we
What
get
else
him
you
on-
got?
I will.
There's- So there's some fluffy dog.
So these are all your dogs?
I don't
Yeah.
see anything coming up
Yeah.
screens, boys. So
There's a really fluffy dog that she's got. What's after that?
For Beagle George.
Oh yeah. Okay. So now this is what I mean by weird dogs. I don't know anybody else who has one of these Spud McKenzie dogs, and she's She's got freaking 2 of them.
Oh,
That one.
That's the
That one
target
looks-
dog, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Sid's dog from fucking Toy
Right,
Story.
yeah.
wasn't that
looks
also
just
General George S. Patton's dog, Willie?
Yep. Yeah. hmm
Ha! I knew it.
People always like whenever you're walking down the street, they're like, "What kind of pit bull is that?"
It's not one. There's another one. I actually,
Yeah.
I gotta say, I like the brindle one better. It's less ugly than the other one. Did I just insult you?
I love Barbara.
Yeah.
She's like,
Okay, it's just the end. It's
fucked up.
just the
Happens
end
all
of the
the time.
face. It's like it looks like a dog that got stung by a bee. If you've seen a dog that
these
got
ones?
stung by a bee, their faces turn into a fucking bull terrier.
But they look funny though.
They're
It's
convex.
yeah.
And then here's one more photo right here, which is Haley's naked cat sitting up, watching TV. I guess
Well, he's not naked. He's just hairless, right?
sitting up like a human. He thinks he's people.
He actually has. It's like they actually have hair. It's just super, super fine, like little baby hair.
He just pawns it off on
So
you.
he feels
Kind of like humans.
he feels like velvet.
So I got something that might turn you guys off a little bit on dogs. There was a guy in Wisconsin who got licked by a dog, and the saliva gave him an infection. And the infection, I had to write it down because it's fucking long, but it's capnocytophaga canamorsis, whatever the fuck that
Made
is.
up.
It's real.
You're
So
super good at reading.
so get this. Get this. It was bacteria that was in the dog's saliva, which could cause sepsis in a person's body.
Holy shit.
Within days, he ended up having to get both of his feet amputated. It went up through his knees, and then they ended up taking his hands. So he lost his fucking knees
What?
down, and
He lost his
fucking hands.
head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
But-
Wait,
But yeah, dude, and it started based off of getting fucking licked by a dog.
wait,
This
the
is
dog
weird.
licking an open wound or something?
Yeah,
How did-
yeah.
Okay,
Like the bacteria
you want to
got
hear something like on the total
what?
opposite of the spectrum. People like believe in dog saliva so much that they like use it as like anti-aging. So
What do they do with it? Do they drink
or
it?
like
Yeah.
No,
I have news for them.
dogs
Dogs
are-
aren't very
they're
good at
dogs,
living long.
Hey, that's
I heard-
messed up, dude.
I heard this thing, and there was this girl. She was like a model or something like that, and she was saying one of her ways, her secret to staying young, was drinking her dog's pee. And she made a video.
Oh.
I think it was on YouTube. It's still there. She made a video where the dog was peeing and she was catching it in the cup, and then she drank it like all in one swoop. No editing or anything. Just boom, pee in the cup, drank it. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, people are fucking nuts. But so anyway, I think I don't know, but his wife said that he came across up to 8 dogs that like within that time frame. Well, like what the fuck is this guy doing with all these dogs? But
That's
he
a lucky
wanted
guy.
even after all of this, he wanted to say, I still love my dog. I want to see my dog. I miss my dog. It's not my dog's fault. After he loses everything, like no fucking hands or anything.
Totally worth it, man.
How is he even gonna pet it? How's he gonna pet his dog now?
Dogs find a way, man. They have that unconditional love, dude. Dogs are cool as
I
shit.
feel like if Helen Keller can write a book, that guy can still pet his dog. Because seriously.
But they say that 74% of dogs and up to 57% of cats have that detected in their mouths, that capnocytophaga, whatever the fuck it's called.
Wait. Got a lot of
So the CDC says that you're more prone to getting this if you have excessive alcohol use, which you're already ruled out right there. I mean, if I am, you are. If you don't have a spleen, if you have cancer, diabetes, HIV, or are taking drugs that are toxic on cells like chemotherapy or something.
Okay, let me just interject here because I'm pretty sure if you have HIV, like dog saliva is probably
least of your
the least of your worries.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna end up giving it to the dog. It's gonna work the other way around. The dog licks an open wound.
Well,
and gets
also,
fucking HIV.
This dog licked an open wound, correct?
I didn't see anything that specifically said what it was caused from. That's why they had to like narrow it down to how many dogs he possibly came across. But the
But he
most
must
likely
have
this
There's no way
does
for
happen.
that bacteria to show up in the body.
Yeah, this does happen, and most likely that's what it is. It licks a wound, licks into your mouth or something
Yeah.
like that. Dogs love fucking forcing their way into your mouth with their tongue.
I love dogs, so I don't care.
I bet you do.
Doggy kisses.
Yeah, I just kind of closed my mouth, but I let him go. I'm like,
Yeah, that's weird. Because you don't own a dog. I think that's the weirdest part. You just go up to people. Just go up to strangers.
No, at parties, I really kind of like just disassociate from everybody else. I hang out with the dogs, and I'm just sitting there drinking. I'm like, it's cool, and like people come by, like, hey, are you alright? I'm like, yeah, I'm having a great time. Like I don't have to talk to anybody. It's the best.
Savage Death says season 2, and David, you still in a closet? You're not gonna let that down.
Season 2, and you guys still can't come up with better jokes than that.
Oh, dang! That's a challenge. That's a challenge right there. Live from the closet, David burning viewers. So let's talk about tonight's show. So I have some celebrity news, some reboots. We have a segment called Guess Impressions, where Haley's gonna have to do some impressions, and these two down here are gonna guess and compete against each other. See how that goes.
Well, this isn't like important because they're probably never gonna get it.
I'm gonna talk about stupid people.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna get bad.
What's new on Netflix and Hulu? Just a couple things to talk about there. Haley's Dead Animals. We have a segment called Haley's Dead Animals because she's.
You killed all the animals that you were talking about just
now? Remember that one time Haley's got something to talk about, and then if we have time, finish Google sentences. That's what we're gonna talk about. Anyway, this last week, ESPN2 went to ESPN 8, the Ocho. Did you guys know about that?
Wait, how did they go from 2 to 8?
They changed, like, temporarily for this week, they changed the name to ESPN 8, the Ocho. You know, like from the movie Dodgeball?
As a joke. Yeah, I got it.
Dip, dive, and dodge.
I get it.
You've never watched Dodgeball, David?
Yeah, I did, but I don't remember when ESPN changes their fucking name or whatever.
Dodgeball was
I never watched ESPN.
The movie Dodgeball, it was on ESPN 8, the Ocho. It was like a gag on the movie.
Okay.
And ESPN 8 or ESPN ran with it, and they're hosting shows on ESPN 8.
And they did it on 2 because 2 is more popular than.
And yeah, exactly.
Yeah, usually
why do you look so fucking confused? You look outraged right now. You're like, how did they just not create like 7 more channels and then 8? You look so confused. Anyway, I think it's pretty cool because throughout this week they had some, out of the ordinary events on there, which is like ESPN 8 had Dodgeball. So they had Sky Zone Dodgeball, which is like Ultimate Dodgeball on there. They had championships from Sky Zone, and it's like Dodgeball on trampolines, basically.
Oh, that's
What? So they had that. It was fucking cool. They had Ultimate Championships, with Ultimate's fucking frisbee golf. I never really got into that. I mean,
frisbee golf. How do you play that?
Ultimate frisbee.
It's like this this big cage that has like chain links on it, and you got to throw into it. Yeah, I don't know. I never really got into it.
It's called disc golf. It's very Pacific Northwest. Like here, it's huge.
It's not called frolf. It's a hipster thing, huh?
Yes, you can always tell like when it's disc golf day because everyone comes into the bar and gets like the IPA. So they're like, "What do you have on tap?" I'm like, "Read the board," because I don't know.
Dude, and then they have they carry this little I don't know how to explain it, like a little luggage with like their drivers in it, and their drivers are different types of frisbees, and they have like this little like bowling bag, like a rolling bowling bag to carry their frisbees in. It's fucking weird, but people are super into it, man. Like I don't know.
It's huge here. Like they like tore apart one of our local parks and like redid the whole thing so that they could put like a disc golf course in it.
Yeah, Sunset Park. You were like, what? Were you into it? Did you go do it? You fucking
no.
You did
I'm white. I'm bad at sports. Like I don't do sports. I can play like badminton and chess, and that's about it.
Oh, speaking of chess, on ESPN 8 they had, ESPN 8, the Ocho, they had chess boxing. Chess boxing, get this, it's broken up into...
like in Harry Potter, kind of?
It's broken up into 2 different, like, sections. So, the first round, they do chess moves, right? So, they're going back and forth, stopping their timers. And then it goes to round 2, which they take their fucking, take the chessboard and stuff out of the rink, and they go box each other for, like, a round of boxing. And then if no one gets knocked out or beat during that round of boxing, they come back to chess. So you have to go back and forth between, being amped up and angry to sit down and strategically play chess.
But also you're getting your brain cells knocked around, so yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty fun game.
Imagine like playing chess, like you'll really want to just punch that guy,
Right?
It's
You're like,
hard
son
to
of a bitch, man. Like,
instead of saying checkmate, you just go and swing across the table.
Yeah, it's
checkmate,
completely
huh?
separate things. Though. They're like, it's weird
Imagine just being like. Oh, sorry.
What, being quiet?
Yeah, like what? We were listening.
Imagine just being like, "You took my last fucking pawn, you piece of shit," and then you just deck that guy in the face. And it's totally acceptable because that's the game.
You get another chance to win. So if you're not so good of a fighter, but you're really good at chess, but the thing is, you got to beat him quick because you're gonna have to end up in a round of boxing if you don't beat him.
I don't want to play chess right now.
Let's play chess boxing.
Well, if I ever get in a chess boxing match, I'm gonna really study up on my chess.
I was like, don't you mean boxing? Pierce, Josh isn't gonna be there to fight.
I'm probably better at
yeah,
fighting.
Pierce, just tag me in.
No, the point is, I'm not gonna let
He's
it get to
just gonna try to beat him quickly.
Oh, he's just gonna be quick. He's like, ah.
No, I think Pierce is just gonna play possum. Like as soon as he goes out there, he's gonna just pop down. They also have a game called Spike Ball, which is weird. It's 2-on-2, and it's around like a little trampoline. So they basically have to spike a ball into a trampoline. You lob it up kind of like a volleyball. You lob it up to 2 times, I think, and then you have to spike it into a trampoline. That one's kind of weird. They have cornhole championships. One called Hedis. Hedis is basically table tennis, but with your head. So you gotta like hit it with your head and stuff. With like a, it's not a ping pong ball though. It's like the size of a soccer ball.
What?
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, I'm pretty excited about this. Like, I wish that they didn't do it for a week and they would just do like an hour of it a day or something, because I would totally watch this shit. Aside from some of them, like darts, I watch darts all the time, so I'm fine with that. They have stacking championships. Did you guys ever do that? Like cup stacking? Yeah. I know there was someone. Was that you? That was you, Pierce? Then.
Why would anybody ever do that?
I knew that there was somebody in my family who did it.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Oh, okay. It wasn't Pierce then. Maybe it was little Michael or something.
Maybe.
They have a bunch of weird ones. Saber Legion, so it's like what Daniel does, the lightsaber fighting.
Yeah.
They have one called Dodge Juggle, which is people juggling pins. They juggle pins, right? And then they're against one guy who has unlimited dodgeballs, and they just basically have to keep juggling while they're running away from the dodgeballs. It's fucking weird, dude.
I wonder how people would gamble.
I feel like that's how every day of my life is.
That's how every
throwing shit at you.
Well, she's trying to keep all her pins in the air.
Oh, poor Haley.
And then roller derby. They have like roller derby championships, which I don't really understand. I tried watching some of it. I know that there's like jammers, and that's all I know. They just have to skate through the layers of people. I don't really get it.
Roller derby is super fucking hard.
Oh, you've done it?
Butches?
I can tell you it's hard because I tried watching it and I don't understand it. So.
She seems like the type that would do it.
I fell on my ass so bad. Oh my god. I needed like a butt replacement because I never forgive myself.
I knew someone that did roller derby.
It hurt so bad.
She was like one of my classmates when I first started school, or community college, and she was like 6'4", and she was just taking a calculus class with me, and I was just like, "You are huge," and she's like, "Yeah, I play roller derby."
Is that how you talk to girls?
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
You are huge.
How long do those legs go for?
Such a good opener, like.
Yeah, right?
You're giant. Nice to meet you.
Basically, yeah, I was like, "You are giant," because she was huge.
I want to try that technique now and see what happens. Probably get punched in the face.
Every now and then I still see her like bicycling around.
Hey David, tell me about her face. Oh, it's pretty good. Tell me about her legs. You remember? They go all the way to the ground. Never mind. Inside joke. That was dumb. So, so Johnny Depp's in the news, David. I'm sure you know about this, right? Since you fucking stalk him. His new movie, new movie, City of Lies, was supposed to be released September 7th, and then was withdrawn, and it's to be determined. So it basically was just pulled. It was pulled, and they're not even like saying what the new release date is.
Wow. Yeah, they haven't even given a release date
because of the allegations.
Supposedly that's what it's about.
Well, because of Amber Heard, like him beating her up, right?
No, it was supposedly he punched one of the crew members.
Oh.
On set during the film or whatever.
Because he thought it was Amber Heard?
Well, it was a guy that he punched in the ribs like twice.
Is it bad that I'm thinking like, oh, at least it was just assault?
Yeah.
Better than
I
sexual
thought for
assault.
sure it was gonna be rape because everything is like rape.
Right,
these
I
days.
know.
No,
Johnny Depp doesn't really have to rape. Well, now he does. He's old and weird looking. Back in the day, he
hot.
did.
What he's talking about.
I heard. Okay, I read like 17 articles at least about like how awful he smells. So maybe that's why he would need to rape.
He looks like he
a-
smells
he's
bad.
a smoker. He's a smoker. He's a smoker, and he probably doesn't shower much. He doesn't look like he showers much. Did you
It's
see
like
what they released something about his the amount of money he spends on wine, and they said it was like 30,000. He was like, "What? That's an insult. I spend way more money than that."
Yeah.
Like his wine
I wonder how
problem
much
is
money he spends on cake,
On what?
on what?
on coke.
Oh, on coke. Does he still do coke
He's got it.
with Marilyn Manson?
Everybody.
You know what's fucking stupid? I didn't hear you, so I turned my ear towards the screen when I got.
I always do that. I'm like,
So fucking stupid.
Oh my game. Okay.
But yeah, people are just they don't want to associate themselves with Johnny Depp. I think the only person who does is J.K. Rowling. Right?
yeah. She was
J.K. Rowling.
yeah, the author of the Harry Potter books.
Harry Potter. Yeah,
Well,
he
yeah, I know who she is.
he
I'm just
popped in on
wondering how she
the
comes into play 'cause the new
He
thing.
the new movie that he's
The Crimes of Grindelwald.
When is
yeah, and
Is that out soon?
That's coming out in November.
I
A
really
lot
want
of
to watch
people
that.
are thinking that the reason why they pulled City of Lies is because he would have two films coming out so close to each other.
Yeah,
So that's
I don't-
he can't do all the press stuff.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man, because there's a lot of negative press associated with him. Where I know people are disassociating themselves with him. Even they're in talks of Pirates of the Caribbean 6, and they're talking about not having Jack Sparrow at all.
Then there's not going to be a Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Yeah.
No, seriously, yeah, they're saying it's going to revolve around Orlando Bloom's son, the new kid. I don't even remember his name. The girl who's Barbossa's daughter. Like,
why don't
it's
they
just
just
going to
do
be.
a-
I don't even know. I could never
Red
follow
cast.
the plot of that movie.
Why don't they just do
Really?
it?
Yeah,
It's so fucking simple, Pierce.
I never.
It's a pirate in the Caribbean.
Yeah. They're at sea.
You guys know
David,
who loves
David,
beer more than I
do your best impression. Wait, while David's thinking, Haley, what did
Yeah.
you say, Haley? Something about beer mug? While
I
David's
said,
thinking?
you know who loves beer more than I do?
Your dog?
This guy right here. Yeah, look, I'll drink him some beer.
Did you say I'll drink him some
Oh,
beer?
yeah. She's.
Yes, I did.
Look, watch, I'll drink him some beer. Is your
I'm
dog
illiterate,
over
okay,
the
I'm
drinking
sorry.
age? It needs to be at least 7.
Oh.
He's actually like 11.
Oh, holy
So yeah.
shit. Wait, it doesn't need to be at least 7 because dog years.
So it'd be
dummy.
3.
No, it doesn't work like that. That's a myth. They only age 7 years in the first year of their life. After that, it slows down.
So then I was probably
Dumb.
close to being right. Drink him some beer, Nate says. He's making fun of you.
Drink him some beer.
I don't think
David, what's
anyone
more?
actually believed
How
the
much more
7
time
years.
do you motherfucking need, David?
I don't need. Fuck, I don't. No, we don't have the key. We can't open evidence we don't have the din locks. So what purpose would it be serving finding need be unlocked, which we don't have, without first finding the key to what unlocks it?
That was good. That was pretty good.
I couldn't hear myself so well, so I don't like doing that shit on the spot.
It's warm already. This is how hot my fucking room is, dude. This is warm already.
Mine is.
I brought him out
Breaking
literally
it.
before the
Stupid.
show started. What?
I
You
said
don't
start
have air conditioning?
I just it's my second one. I do, but I have to leave my door open, and then it's loud out there and stuff. So, whatevers. But yeah, what do you think? So you think he's gonna keep making movies or what?
I hope he does. I don't know what the hell is going on, but everyone's just as soon as some negative thing comes out about someone, they're just like shut it down. Like they don't even want to associate with them.
Yeah, there's no more trials.
Exactly. It's just as soon as you get accused of something, it's just like, oh, get out.
But he
So-
did beat the shit out of Amber Heard, though, right?
No, I don't think
that's
he did.
not something we're disputing. I thought
No,
there was she had at least sound, like a sound bite of him just being violent with her.
No, she had a video of him being violent, just and mad at something in the kitchen.
Oh
And
yeah,
what
he was slamming
realized-
cabinets and shit.
Yeah, he was just drunk and
Really?
people can't do that now. And he realized that she
I
was
hate
like,
this kitchen.
What's this? Yeah, it was the funniest video too. She's like, that motherfucker. She's like, what's wrong? He's like, did you have a bad day today? I don't think so. He just kept going on in his own world, dude. But yeah, it's even when the cops showed up to the initial response when they first, that night he supposedly hit her. There was no like bruising or markings, and the police.
So after they left, the cop was like, "Yeah, man, do whatever you want. It's okay. You're Johnny Depp." So he was like, "Game on."
Here's an iPhone.
I was gonna say, I don't think that something like this would actually like ruin his career because he's been through lots of scandals before, like when Joaquin Phoenix's brother like totally overdosed and died. Like,
at the Viper Room.
Yeah, in his. Yeah, and shit like that. Like everyone knows about the Viper Room and the like fucked off shit that's happened there for however long. And not only that, but like there's so many celebrities who have like beat the fuck out of their significant other. Like people still listen to Chris Brown music.
That's why
people love Chris Brown.
That's why I think Joaquin Phoenix was really good for a really good choice for what's it called? Walk the Line. Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Because the dad.
Was
no, because the dad was like, "You took the wrong son," and I agree.
The wrong kid died. Oh shit, dude.
Is that messed up?
Such a good setup.
He's a good actor too.
Fell into that one.
Oh man.
It wasn't for that hair lip, but yeah, whatever.
So, you guys hear about Tom Hardy?
What happened to Tom Hardy?
So Tom Hardy just turned 40, and he was talking about possibly retiring from acting.
What? No,
Yeah.
he can't. No, he can't do that yet. He needs to have a season 2 of Taboo.
So he basically compared acting to Everest, Mount Everest. He said you summited. He said you've summited Everest. He's like, I forget exactly what it was, but he's like, it's amazing that you even made it to the bottom of the fucking mountain. He's like, do you continue and start over at the bottom of the mountain, or do you go find a fucking beach? That's basically what he said.
Or do you get hang out with the Sherpas?
So I guess now that he's old, he feels, or he's 40. Not even that really. I mean, he doesn't look super old.
Who's that?
You don't know who Tom Hardy is?
Get Out.
No.
He's from Get Out. He's in that movie. Tom Hardy. He was in Mad Max.
Yeah, he played Max in Mad Max. He was Bane in Dark Knight Rises.
Did you watch Peaky Blinders?
He's a bull terrier. He's the bull terrier.
He does, yes. He did that video where he was talking into a cup, like an athletic cup, like where penises go. He put it on his face.
Was he like doing it as like Bane? He's like,
he was, dude.
I was wondering what would break first.
What did you just talk into?
This is my future ex-husband.
Oh, he was in Bronson too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nate said loves seeing his D.
Oh, you see his wiener!
His flaccid, uncircumcised penis.
His weenus.
I don't
Anyway,
even care though. Such a cockgazer.
he said, "What is it that draws you to the craft?" At this age, I don't know anymore. He said he kind of had enough, and if he's being brutally honest, he wants to go on with his life. So.
Did you hear that Chris Hemsworth is thinking about like stopping acting for a while?
No way.
Yeah, I was reading an article about how he wants to spend more time with his family. Like
he's Thor, right?
Yeah. I was like, who has families anymore?
That sucks because he's fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Did you watch that new Ghostbusters with him in it?
I still haven't seen it yet. No.
You should watch it. You give it a shot. He's super funny.
He was in that one.
He's really funny in that movie.
I love that one.
Nothing. David's got nothing. He's just staring. Why? What is it? Because you're still not a part of this Me Too movement. You don't want to see a all-girl movie. You're like, I need some guys up in my movies.
Yeah. No, I was really
just like your porn, right?
Yeah. I was really excited about Harold Ramis's before he died, like where he wanted to take the Ghostbusters thing. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't like quite gotten over Harold Ramis's passing. I haven't seen the new Ghostbusters yet. That's why.
Gotcha. Well, that's good. Harold would have liked it. He's all about comedy.
Yeah, I'll give Home Ec another shot. I'll give it another shot.
So, you remember I was talking about the live-action Sonic movie?
What?
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
Ew.
I talked about it on a previous episode.
Yeah.
They're doing a live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie, which is basically going to be real people with, like kind of like Roger Rabbit, like real people with cartoons.
Oh, okay. Cool.
They just announced who was playing Sonic, and it is fucking John Ralphio himself, Ben Schwartz.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, you know who John Ralphio is from?
Yeah.
I know you do, David, but I was talking to Haley.
The worst.
Haley and Pierce. So John Ralphio is from Parks and Rec. He's like a really weird looking guy. Hold on,
Ben
I'll
Schwartz
pull.
mustache
is his
guy?
actual name. No, that's
No,
Is he
Ron.
the
no,
mustache
dude.
guy?
The guy
No,
with the
that's
hair,
Ron.
huge, froey like hair.
He's the guy that.
The-
Okay,
okay,
I've never
I-
watched
okay,
it.
I saw
he's
him in
his
a-
friend.
I saw him when they did a comparison of him and the Stranger Things guy
Yeah, yeah.
because they look similar.
They do. Did you hear about how the two shows are connected or whatever?
There you go, Haley. I know you can't see, so if Pierce put it on screen, it wouldn't matter.
Oh,
Oh,
Whoa.
So he's playing
weird.
Sonic. He's playing Sonic the Hedgehog.
he looks, like,
And
he looks like that one guy in Shrek.
what guy?
Shrek.
Lord
Lord
Farquaad?
Farquaad.
Oh,
Lord
okay.
Oh,
Farquaad.
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 Yeah.
He huffed and he puffed and he signed an eviction notice. Nate actually beat me to this. Jim Carrey was announced to play Dr. Robotnik as well.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
that.
he'd be a good Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, I need to see him back in movies. What's the most recent thing he fucking did? The Penguins?
I
Mr.
don't know.
Popper's
He's
Penguins?
working on something right now that's about to be
Yeah.
released.
What else has he done? Did you see Jim and Andy?
Jim and Andy? No.
It's like a documentary about Jim Carrey when he was playing Andy Kaufman and how he was just like overtaken by the character of Andy
He was
Kaufman.
possessed by Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
He did it to the extent where he played Andy and went to see Andy Kaufman's family and said like a actual goodbye, and the family was like, it was so good to say goodbye to Andy and stuff like that.
That's
It was
crazy.
fucking weird, dude. Yeah.
Ew, how creepy.
But he was just fucking, he was weird, dude. He was really weird.
Well, Andy Kaufman was really weird to begin with.
Yeah, but Jim Carrey like really embodied that to the extent where he was fucking like inappropriate to people. Like people didn't want to work with him. They didn't want to be around him. It's crazy.
I heard
yeah.
that he was like that also on The Grinch.
On
Oh,
the
the
Grinch?
Grinch?
Yeah, like he had to
Like
go to
he played the
counseling
Grinch?
because he like legit lost his mind. Jim Carrey?
The fuck?
I've had it up to here with these juvenile delinquents.
Lunch with
don't
myself. I can't cancel that, man.
No, I don't.
He was losing his sanity.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
So they are actually doing a prequel to a movie, and I want to get your guys' opinion on this.
Prequel to what movie?
They're doing a prequel of The Sandlot. 25 years later, Sandlot's coming back.
How is that a prequel if it's 25 years later?
It's going to be a prequel. It's going to be a prequel to before the whole thing happened. So what? I guess I don't know who they're going to fucking follow. Maybe the actual Sandlot itself, like
Maybe
before
Hercules.
before Benny and all them showed up. Yeah, do you think
Maybe.
that dog's still around?
Maybe James Earl Jones. So, before I went blind. You're the one
That's
taking off.
not his fucking. That's the best James Earl Jones he could do.
Well, I dude's on the spot, man. I'm fucking. Okay, what do you got?
Hold on. I
That's
gotta
what
think
I
of a quote.
This is CNN.
Midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary.
Dude,
It's just like a deep.
why are you so
gravelly
quiet?
voice.
Because it's
Because
deep.
I don't know. His voice is low.
Deep. Deep.
Deep.
So the original writer and director, his name was David Mickey Evans, is going to be helping write this, as well as a co-writer Austin Reynolds. So they're going to be a part of the project. I don't really know if I want to watch it though. To be fair.
Yeah, I don't. I'm fine. How could I have some more or something if I haven't
I'm
had
sure
anything?
you will.
I can have some more. Are you guys Sandlot fans though? Like the OG Sandlot?
No.
No, Pierce?
You know
Oh, yeah,
I
he's
am.
like, no, it has
How'd you
sports.
not-
It has sports in it. That's why.
Sports balls!
So, it's kind of like a cult movie, right? Like it came later on. I don't think it had. I mean, it didn't do very well at first. Like I know, it made 32 million.
Well, I think for people in
sales.
our age, Josh, I mean, like it was a big deal. Like I love watching that movie, you know.
Yeah, but we watched it after the fact. So it made 32 million in ticket sales and made 76 million in DVD and VHS sales.
Damn.
Oh shit.
So all of that stuff came afterward.
Okay, yeah.
From the cult following.
But I guess, thank you, Ricky. I guess kids these days might end up fucking watching it, which is crazy.
I mean,
have an
there's a
image to show.
sequel.
I have an image to show Pierce. You go ahead and put this. Yeah, nobody watched that fucking Sandlot.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody
I
cares
did
about
not watch Sandlot 2 at all.
that. Not interested.
But I have an image to show. I'm gonna put mine up for you to see, Haley, too. So Pierce, go ahead and put that Sandlot image up. Haley, here it is right there. If you
But I
can
can't
see it.
see it.
But
So,
yeah.
so that's there's actually a picture of Smalls right there.
That's not Smalls.
Ham, yeah, Smalls, Ham,
bottom left.
and then a kid right there. So that kid, I don't know if you could really see it, but he's wearing a shirt that has Ham.
You're killing me, Smalls, right?
And yeah, he has Ham, who's acting like the Great Bambino and pointing, and it says "You're killing me, Smalls." Well, he posted this up to, I think it was his Twitter, and he asked to take a photo with that kid, and that kid had no idea who the fuck he was with him on his fucking shirt.
It was the best.
That's fucking crazy, right?
Something not related. My initials totally spell ham.
Yeah. Is that why you're so funny? You're such a ham.
Yeah. I'm such a little
Do you remember
hammy
that other
ham.
movie that he was in, The Big Green or something?
Yeah, The Big Green. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
It was a soccer movie. It had a.
I love that movie.
It had like some Australian girl. What was her fucking name?
Kylie Minogue.
No, I'm gonna have to
The
look this shit
teacher?
up. Yeah, the teacher. I'm googling on my phone when I could easily just Google right here on the computer.
Yeah, I was like, why aren't you using your computer?
Is
You
it
spent that
Olivia
much fucking money.
Dabo?
What? Is that her? That's her name?
Diabo? Olivia Diabo?
That's your job.
That's your job. I guess it is. Yeah, I guess I don't know her name. It also had Steven Gutenberg on it. Steve Gutenberg. I said Steven. Steve Gutenberg. You know him. He was on.
He makes Steve Gutenberg.
There you go. Stars. We do. He was on. What's that other fucking movie that he was on? Johnny. Short Circuit. That was it.
Oh, Short Circuit.
Yeah.
I love that
Johnny
movie.
5.
So Bug Hall was in it. He's Alfalfa from the new Sandlot, or the Sandlot movie. I mean, or not Sandlot. I just said Sandlot. Stupid. Little Rascals. He's Alfalfa from Little Rascals. And then Chauncey Leopardi, who is
Dear
Squints. He's Squints.
Hate your
From
stinking
Sandlot.
guts. You make me vomit. You're scum between my toes.
Yeah, that kid.
Love alfalfa.
He says Alpha.
Alpha.
All right. Well, I'm talking about when Buckwheat reads it anyway. Love Alpha. Or no, he doesn't read it. He memorizes
He
it.
recites it, yeah.
So there's a prequel, and then we have a new reboot. So there's going to be a reboot of Charlie's Angels. Did you guys watch the one with what's that fucking
Cameron,
Lucy Lou.
ugly
Cameron
bitch? What's her
Diaz,
name?
Lucy Lou.
Oh, I fucking hate her so much.
Who, Lucy Lou or Cameron Diaz?
I hate
Drew
Cameron
Barrymore.
Diaz
Why?
so much. I fucking hate her. Drew Barrymore wasn't the third, was she?
Was she? I don't know who was.
What?
Wait,
Wait, why do you
look
hate
it up.
Cameron Diaz, real quick?
Because she's just ugly as shit, and she's a bitch.
I totally agree with you.
It
You agree with me?
Face
Yeah.
looks like a
was Drew,
potato.
it was Drew Barrymore.
It was Drew Barrymore?
Yeah.
Oh shit. So I have an image for you guys of the new cast. And I'm gonna show it up on my screen once again so Haley can see it. But Pierce, go ahead. Nate says he liked her in Bad Teacher. I still not even in Bad Teacher. So here's the new cast. Get this.
Hey.
Elizabeth Banks is going to be Bosley. Fucking Kristen
Yeah, nope,
Kristen
nope.
Stewart.
Oh, not a good
Kristen
cast.
Stewart's
Yeah.
gonna be in
You-
it.
Don't care.
This girl Naomi Scott, she was a Pink Ranger, and she's Jasmine in the new live-action Aladdin movie. And then her, Ella Belinka,
Blinsky.
she is. There's no S. Is there an S there?
Yeah.
Oh, I typed it
no,
wrong.
why don't you
Typed it-
read?
No, I'm reading my notes. She was in Tears of the Tropics and Hunted, which I never saw. I didn't see either one of those. But
Isn't
Elizabeth
Charlie's
Banks.
Angels 3 people?
Elizabeth Banks is a big part. No, Bosley is like their like what is like the boss? It's not. I mean, it's not Charlie, but Bosley's like their director.
The
or whatever,
main,
right?
the main.
Which one is that going to be then?
It's Charlie's favorite.
It's
name.
the one that says Bosley.
Oh.
I don't know. Did you look at the cast?
I got an idea. I'll be Charlie and you guys be my angels. Except you'll be Bosley. Cameron Diaz was in Shrek. Okay,
not a
I
great
didn't mind
cast.
her. I didn't mind her playing.
Because you didn't see her.
I didn't mind her playing the ogre that she is. So Shrek wasn't too bad.
I don't actually find
Jackie-
Elizabeth Banks funny.
She's
She
Same.
She
I
was
hate her
fun-
face.
she was funny in a couple of things. She wasn't too bad in Hunger Games.
She
Well,
was,
she was
yeah.
great in Hunger Games, but that wasn't
She
like
was
a
in
comedy role.
she was in a movie with Paul Rudd. Fuck, why can't I think of it? Role Models. She was in Role Models. She
I
wasn't
was
bad.
like, already a brother.
No, so she was in some She
I
played
liked her in
some good-
Hunger Games.
Humber Games.
Hummer
Games.
Games.
Hamburger Games.
Hummer Game.
I like
Pierce,
her
I think you
makeup.
downloaded the wrong one.
Is that this is a spin-off of that Humber Games movie I've been watching? Allison,
Sounds like a porn.
this must be a spin-off of that
That was-
Allison Underpants movie I've been watching.
It's an all like blowjob porn.
Yeah.
called, Hummer Game.
Hummer Games.
Blow Bang edition.
All right, so now is the time for our guest impressions. So you guys are gonna go ahead and turn around.
Oh,
This is what's gonna happen.
I have
You
to
guys
turn
are
around.
You guys are gonna turn around, or you got to play the honor system. I know that you have to face your fucking microphone.
Fuck.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put an image up on my screen, much like this, so Haley can see it. Hold on, there it
can't
is.
see it.
There you go. Can you see it?
Just sideways.
That's not the one though, right?
That is not the one. So you're gonna have to do voices. Haley, I have enough for you to go ahead and pass if you don't know it, and then we'll just
Why are
say
you giving her all
Uh,
these?
If I pass.
this is one thing though, guys. How are we gonna rank this? So are you guys just gonna the first one to yell it out, or what?
Yes.
First one to
I
yell
don't
out
know.
the answer.
It's your game.
All right. Well, I didn't plan it. All right. God, you know
I'll
me.
speak into
Okay.
my mic.
All right, Haley. If you need to pass on any of those, David, don't fucking look. You fucking goddamn cheater, son of a bitch.
I was waiting for you guys to say go.
All right, Haley. David, did you see it?
See what?
The screen.
I didn't see it.
All right, Haley, go ahead.
That's I only know one thing she says.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh.
What?
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 What the fuck was that? You guys got a guess based off of hello.
Oh yeah.
That's not what she says.
Haley, could you be a bit more?
She doesn't?
No. Okay, Haley, get ready. Just move your mouth, okay? 1, 2, 3. No, Superman no here.
That's bullshit, Josh. You're helping her out.
Okay, we're gonna pass on that one.
Yeah.
All right, Haley, you got to get this one.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Get a dog, little Ongie.
Could you do these impressions a bit better?
No, I can't.
That was pretty good. I would have got it based off of that. Let's do it one more time,
Your
Haley.
shit.
Get a... Can't do it again. Get a dog, little Ongie.
Get a dog.
I still can't.
Holy shit. Okay,
I still can't
here's
quit.
another one. Come on, you got to do this one.
Oh God. What am I gonna say?
I guess it's gonna be the first person to fucking guess one. I think that's the new fucking game.
I don't know what I would say for this one. I think I gotta pass this one.
Okay.
Wake me up when we're.
Oh. Okay.
What?
You know, I'm getting
That
like
was good.
Was that a
That was
donkey?
Not
really good.
necessarily
That was really good. Do it again.
like dialogue. There's no lines
Try
being
to
said
say
for
more
me
than
to
just-
understand.
Try to
what
say
the
more than just
impression
words.
is.
One
It's
word.
just
Say like,
sound.
come over here. Say that
Okay,
word and
ready?
then take. Yep.
He's knocking on the back door. Should I let him in?
That's Lois. Lois Griffin.
That's totally Lois. Good. All right. Are you gonna keep this one? You're probably gonna pass on this one, huh? Can you do it?
Okay, ready?
Yep. Go ahead.
Mr. J.
Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah, Harley Quinn.
David
I
got
did
that
that
based
one.
off context alone. All right, Haley, come on.
My back, you see? It hurt.
What?
Is that Christopher Walken?
Yes. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I can't hear like what she's trying to do. It's just there's giggling and then like. See?
My back, you see? What the fuck was that? I don't know how Pierce got that. I would not have got that. Okay, Haley, come on. Let's bring it home.
Let me think. I'm trying to make myself burp.
Trying to make yourself burp?
Oh, you can't give David.
Okay, ready? This one will be super obvious.
Okay.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Oh, Rick.
What the-
Rick Sanchez. You said Rick.
Pierce, Pierce,
I looked. Sorry.
Damn it, Pierce! Why are you looking?
You're gonna have to.
Okay, this one's over. Go ahead and try it for David at least. Go ahead, Haley.
Just try it.
I don't know why.
I
You
don't
can't
know
think
what
of.
to say.
Okay.
Get
never
to the
mind.
chopper.
Oh,
You
that's
go to
not.
China.
Yeah, that's Arnold.
Okay.
I didn't look at that one.
You could do this one. Go ahead.
Pierce, are you looking then? He's like, I didn't look at that
No,
one.
Pierce
Well, I
isn't-
saw the
Pierce isn't
Rick
looking.
one.
Here's it. Looking. Go ahead, Haley.
The closest thing I'm gonna do to this impression is wish that I could put that guy's penis in my mouth.
Okay, good enough.
What?
But try it at least.
I'm gonna pass on this one. I can't
Oh
do
my
that one.
god, how? That's like the easiest one.
Oh, it's so hard.
What about this one?
Um,
Dude.
That's what she said. Come on. Yay or nay?
I'm getting bored over here, Haley. Help me out.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Okay,
Pass.
okay. Hold on.
I've never watched Bob's
What
Burgers.
the fuck?
Tina.
Oh, Bob's from Bob's Burgers.
It was Tina. Pierce got it.
Pierce, are you looking?
You got no. Thanks for looking, David. You dumbass. I saw
I
you.
look because fucking Pierce is over
Stop
here.
looking!
Fuck you.
Stop, son of a bitch! I'm trying to change the fucking person.
Oh wait,
All
I'll
right,
do that
Dave-
one. Ready?
Again, but go for Pierce.
What?
What?
Was that a car
Hey, I
horn?
What is that? I
Say
don't know
that
what
again.
Do it
Hey,
again?
Say it again. Yeah.
What?
Do the voice
Do it again.
again.
Do that noise again. No one knows what that is. I don't know what that is. Ha!
Is that
That's
Barney?
Ha ha! Wait.
Or is that
Really?
Nelson?
Herman.
Is that Nelson?
Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee
It
Herman.
was Pee Wee Herman. You got
No.
it. It was Pee Wee Herman. I think I
I was
might
making
have.
fun of her,
think
and I was
I
like,
have
wait, why does
more.
that sound familiar? I'm like, ha ha!
Let me know. You got anything, Haley? Do the laugh.
I super. What?
Do the laugh. The
I
laugh.
can't do that. Okay, I'll just try it.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
That was. I think that was a. I think that was a tie.
It
You guys-
was
That
not a
sounded.
tie.
That was
That
a
was
tie.
Not a
How
tie.
did you guys guess that?
You
I was
You guys
like,
have. You guys
I
have
sounded like
fucking
a
lag,
dog.
right?
Okay.
You have lag.
I know. I heard
Alright.
Pierce say it exact
Haley,
same
wait.
time I did.
Try to do the laugh.
I heard
again.
you say it 2 seconds
Try
after I
this
did.
laugh. Try the laugh.
I heard you and I said it at the same time on my end. Wait, is she doing something or not?
Yeah, it's going to. She's. You could see that. You could literally, if you were looking at her, you could see the wheels turning in her head.
Well, I can't look at the screen, Josh. So what the fuck?
Okay.
Nate.
ready,
So Nathan was a live viewer and said David won. No tie for that last one
What?
for SpongeBob.
Thank you, Nate.
Go ahead.
Ready? Okay. Sorry, retarded.
Oh, Peter Griffin.
Holy shit. Okay.
Did she say
I think
something?
I might have.
Yeah.
some more. Yeah.
That's sorry,
You got.
retarded.
You got anything for this one?
I
Sorry,
just
retarded.
Retarded,
Excuse
show
me for being retarded.
You might want to get yourself checked out.
An
Pass? Did you say pass?
actual quote from this guy?
No, just do the voice. It's all about voices here. You
Okay.
can do a quote if
Just making more sounds and voices.
I have a. No, I can't.
that was the voice? That was your normal fucking voice.
I was trying.
All right. So I
Oh
didn't
god, that was so bad.
I didn't tally it up. We'll tally it up after the fact. You guys go ahead and tune in. You guys can turn around now. You guys go ahead and tune into our live or our Facebook, sorry, and we'll talk about who won. So, anyway, first voice was Consuela, obviously. David, you could turn.
I don't want to turn around.
Second voice was
She really never
Patrick.
says, "Oh no." I thought that was like her thing to be like, "Oh no."
Oh no, Superman no here. We had Patrick, which I think I would have got her Patrick for sure. Marge Simpson, and that's the one you skipped, right? You passed. She did a
Yeah.
pass on Marge.
I want to know what.
Oh.
I want to hear your Marge Simpson impression.
By Marge Simpson.
Homie! Oh, homie! Homie!
Not bad, dude.
Try
Yeah,
it,
it's
David.
good. Why do birds? I don't think I can't fucking do it.
All right,
I
what
can't-
about
never
Lois?
done
What do you got
Marge.
for Lois?
Oh,
For me?
Peter.
Oh, I don't know. I can't do a girl voice.
He's trying to knock in my back door.
That sounds like fucking Harley Quinn. I
Peter?
can't-
Harley Quinn.
What have
Hey.
you... Hey, Mr. J.
Christopher Walken. Hey.
Who
Pitbull Rick-
fight us?
She gave Rick away, by the way. Arnold, you passed. She passed on Arnold.
I heard her do it, and I said
Get
Arnold.
the chopper at the end, actually, after she
I
passed.
said
it.
Arnold. Yeah.
She passed on Bane. Who fucking passes on Bane? Cup your mouth and just say like, "Hello." I mean, it's easy. Just put a fuck.
I was wondering what would break first.
But my glasses fog up. It makes me like, okay, ready?
Hello.
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 You can't do
Hello.
your fucking normal voice. You gotta
No, we're not.
Hello. I cut my hand and it still didn't work.
It's not working, guys.
She also passed on Roger. We can't stay. Stan.
Hey, Francine, who drank all the booze?
Hey, Francine. She passed on Tina because she's apparently never watched Bob's Burgers.
What?
I've never watched it. Yeah.
How'd we let you on the show?
I can do Tina.
You're already doing it, Beard.
You're doing it now. She passed on Trump. She did Pee Wee Herman, SpongeBob, Peter.
I didn't pass on Trump. You just slid it over.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you passed on Trump. And then Morgan Freeman was the last one that she didn't do. But yeah, that was it.
These are all voices that we've all done before.
Not bad. Well, yeah, I was just trying to think of people who had like ones that, I mean, they were obviously people who you would know what their voice sounds like. They had to have unique voices. I nixed some of them, like Ellen DeGeneres was on there.
Ellen DeGeneres?
Yeah, there was a bunch that I had that I.
You couldn't give me a woman?
All right, do Ellen. Do your best Ellen DeGeneres thing. Do your best Oprah.
Hi, everybody, let's dance!
They dance on Oprah?
No, she's doing Ellen. She's
If
behind.
I did Oprah, I'd have to you guys would have to see the screen so I can just do like the whole bingo wing thing over and over.
If you were,
You
if
get
you
a
did-
car, and you get
Everybody's getting things for free today. That was my bad,
See?
Oprah.
She's doing a lot better.
Yeah, you're doing better after the fact.
Yeah, the game's
That was
over.
good though. That was good. I think you did really good.
I also thought that I had to do a quote, so
No,
You
I mean,
should have.
at
but
least you're
you
doing
just
the
kept
voice.
making noises. Like, ha, ha, ha.
There's a different type of
That's all I
scream
heard. I
is
was
all
like,
you
what?
did.
It was like an audible scream. I was like, wait, what? So you gotta muffle that, decipher that muffle.
I
No,
feel like the longer I try to do it, the more fucked off it'll be. So just keep it short and sweet, or whatever, short and something.
so anyway, that was pretty good. So let's talk about some stupid people real quick. There is this known issue called avocado hand. Have you guys heard of avocado hand?
Oh, it's when you stab yourself in the head.
Why? So everybody knows about it then.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I
So
like
there's
that.
there's like an epidemic.
No, it's
of
from
people-
slicing, I think, right?
There's an epidemic of people like slicing into their fucking hand because they don't know how to cut
Like their
avocados.
I use
they
a
don't-
fucking butter knife because it's ripe.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they
When
just
it's
don't know how
ripe,
to-
you could just use a fucking butter knife. You guys are idiots.
I don't like to use a butter knife because it pushes the skin inside and it grosses me out.
Stab it first, put the button, and then work
How's
your
it
way.
gro- how's it gross you out?
Because I don't want the skin from the outside on the inside. It's icky.
You'd rather risk the avocado hand than get a little outside skin.
I
No,
do.
because
Use,
I'm not fucking retarded.
I'll use a knife, but I'll use like a steak knife or something. I've never been
Should
anywhere
I
close.
should I post a picture of avocado hand?
Is there a photo?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of photos, dude. I love that shit.
Show it to us. It actually, I think I saw Meryl Streep ended up doing it, cut her hand open because of it.
Did she really?
No way! No way! This is bullshit.
He's like so established
Yeah,
and
it's like a.
That's not a
he's
real
like, it's
thing.
fucking avocado hand.
There's no way. Why the fuck would you
Literally
just stab directly
an
through?
avocado? Yeah.
That's stupid.
It looks
No, I
legit.
don't-
Oh, there was my picture.
That's fake. Who would stab directly through their fucking hand?
People.
Internet.
They're trying to stab the seed to get the seed out instead of like
People.
hit it
That's
sideways.
People do that. They stab it first and then they like.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
It is really
What a
dumb.
Idiot. So anyway, they're actually researching to develop a seedless avocado to help reduce injuries.
Well,
You know,
honestly, if
GMOs,
that's gonna
right?
get me more avocado for my buck, then yeah, I'm cool.
Well,
with
if you think about it, there's a
that.
huge ass
Avocados are
seed in
expensive
there.
as shit. Yeah, and it takes up half the room of the
Yeah, dude,
avocado.
they're like $1 a piece, I think, something like that.
Yeah, some places.
There was a doctor in
Hungry.
London that says he treats about 4 patients a week due to avocado hand, and it's actually something that's recognized by fucking physicians. It's an actual thing, avocado hand. But he
He
treats
prescribes
about
them like pre-cut avocado.
right.
Like obviously you're too fucking stupid to cut an
Start
avocado.
using fucking
so
Like
just buy the
guacamole.
pre-cut
like
shit.
a chainmail.
I'm sorry that avocados already cost way too much, but now you have to pay more because you're fucking dumb.
So
Right.
David, they do have gloves specifically for
cutting an
that.
avocado. Really?
Yeah, they have
I was
gloves.
joking.
So you could buy
Like
gloves
cutting
like
gloves,
a
that
palm
are.
shield.
I
Yeah,
have
cut through.
another picture of a avocado hand.
Go ahead. See it. Stupid. Oh, Haley can't see. It's just avocado, or it's
I can't see it
like
either.
rubbed on hands. So the doctor also said that he saw a post-brunch surge on Sundays. So more people would come in on Sundays during brunch with their hands fucking sliced open.
That's when it's like the peak
Haley-
hours for avocado ham. That's fucking hilarious.
So let's talk about what's new on
Like all these
Netflix.
goddamn millennials that have Sundays off.
I don't want to go to work on Monday. Shit.
Oh wait, I'm a millennial. Forgot. It starts at like 77 or 78. Did you guys know that? Like people were born in the late 70s are millennials.
I think it's 76.
Is it?
76.
I thought they were still part of
Yeah.
Generation X if they were in 76.
No.
They're like early
Not- I like
millennial
certain
or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right
we're
now,
elder.
yeah,
we're
right now
elder
all the
millennials.
kids are that most people talk about are like the post millennials.
They're called centennials or iGen.
Bicentennials. Because what's bi?
Let's talk about what's
Oh
new on
my
Netflix and Hulu. David, you actually told me about this. Maniac.
What?
Coming
What did I-
September 21st to Netflix.
What did I tell you?
Maniac. It's a movie coming September 21st to Netflix.
Talking to me?
Yeah, are you fucking stupid? Do you not know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
I'm glad I didn't just go based off of that and actually looked into it because Maniac is a movie starring Jonah Hill and Emma Stone. A skinny ass Jonah Hill, by the way. It's fucking weird. He looks like old. Like when he, like when he was in Superbad, he was like 28.
He still
or
looks
something.
old.
He was like 28, dude, and he looked like he was like 17.
Yeah, he looks like.
But
a
now
kid.
that he's skinny, he looks fucking weird. He should have
Whoa.
stayed fat.
And it's a health. It's a health decision that he made. I'm pretty proud of him. So.
But it's a movie starring Jonah Hill and Emma Stone. David, you're the one who fucking told me about this, so I don't know why you have no info.
Dude,
on it.
how I've.
It's
gotten-
a cerebral movie, and
So-
it kind of reminds me of Internal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, kind of like that, where they go into people's minds.
Eternal?
And
yeah,
that's what I said.
Eternal.
Did I say internal?
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
You
eternal.
said internal.
I said
eternal.
eternal. I thought I said eternal.
Dumb bitch.
I said
Whoa,
it-
whoa.
I said eternal, not eternal. I said eternal. Eternal.
Anyway.
Anyway, him and Emma Stone are in it, and I guess they're put into like these new like position. Nathan says Emma Stone is sexy, so is Jonah Hill. But they're put into these like different sequences where they ultimately end up finding themselves, like finding a way to find each other. But it looks pretty interesting. Take a look at the trailer.
Take a
David,
listen.
If my
David told me
destiny
to
was
talk
to like
about it.
find Jonah Hill, I'd be so bummed.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I'd be like, can I have a rewrite, please? Redo. Mulligan.
Hold on.
We have-
Go ahead, David. What'd you say?
I was like, she's like, can I have a reshoot? Just get someone else entirely different.
Yeah.
So here's a text from
I liked it
David,
better when he was fat.
right
What's
there
that?
at the bottom. Oh, look up Maniac coming to Netflix. This from you. That's your name, right there,
Oh,
dumbass.
Well, I obviously got drunk,
Excuse
so I
you
don't
for
remember
being
what I did
drunk.
during the week. I don't really remember what I did yesterday, other than being sick. So.
And just one more thing that was added to Hulu: Shaun of the Dead.
Nice.
Ooh.
Fucking love that movie. If you guys haven't watched it,
Hey,
go
I
on
saw
Hulu.
that trailer for their Simon Pegg and Nick Frost's new movie, Slaughterhouse Rules.
I haven't heard of it.
I just saw the trailer drop. I think today. I guess. I don't know. You got to check it out.
What's it about? What's it about?
I don't know. School children. Some weird shit happening in the woods near the school. I think. I don't know quite right. I gotta look it up. And look into
You got red. You got red on you. Then we go down to the Winchester for drinks.
it. Wait for all this to blow over.
Speaking of dead stuff, Haley, you got some dead animals near you?
You do taxidermy? What's the deal here?
No,
do you have some stuff with you?
Show me. Show me.
So okay, I wanted to show you something else first. So this is that crucifix I was telling you about. I just hit myself in the face with it. This I got at Goodwill actually. So like whenever my friends move into new houses, I like to buy them super fucking stupid like housewarming gifts. Like if it's a dude, I'll buy it like world's best grandma like coffee cup or some shit like that. So I actually saw this, and I was gonna buy it for my friend for his housewarming gift, but then I didn't give it to him because I thought I broke it because the front is like loose, and I was like, oh fuck, I need to like fix this. I can't give it to him. And then when I split it open, I actually did break it though, so I can't open it all the way. When I split it open, there's like stuff inside of it, and there's like holy water right here, and the candles go here, and there's a little slot behind this where the crucifix sits up in it. So this, I did research on it, and it's for exorcisms.
No way.
Yeah.
I got it for like $5 at Goodwill.
I don't remember you telling me about that, and actually you did not. Because here,
I
Haley,
just did.
hold on. It says exorcism quilt.
I wrote quilt? I thought
You wrote
quilt.
fucking you. It's your fucking name.
She probably was trying
wait,
to.
no, hold on,
Exercising
hold on.
quilt.
Never mind. Nathan wrote quilt.
Ah,
No,
Josh
no,
can't
you wrote
read.
kit.
No,
You
was
wrote
it me?
exorcism kit,
Oh.
and he wrote quilt.
So let me see. Dead animals. Okay, so this right here is a raccoon.
Coon.
His whole body fits inside of this thing. Wait. His jaw's disconnected.
Dude, why are you
Hold
laughing
on.
so? Fucking creep. You're such
Me?
a creep. Yeah.
Who? What's wrong?
Like, his whole body's
It's only
in
creepy
here.
because you were like, this right here is a raccoon. His jaw's disconnected. Like, why did you laugh at that?
Dude, I don't.
Because I'm stupid.
Haley, don't feel bad. Don't listen to Josh. I actually like taxidermy stuff myself too.
None of her shit's taxidermy. She
Um,
probably just found it.
Wait, did you really find that shit?
Killed that shit herself.
No, actually, I harvested this. One of my friends buried it. to
Harvesting.
decompose
That's
naturally.
good. Oh,
Hold
okay,
on.
cool.
We
So
went-
one of your
So you
friends
robbed
buried
the
it, and then
grave.
you dug up the grave.
So you desecrated an animal's.
It's
remains?
it's a really
Yeah,
good thing
that's
that
what
you
the
have. That.
exorcism kit's for.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's a really good thing you have the exorcism quilt with you.
Well, so yeah, there's that, and then this one I only have like a few things with me, but I can run to the
Oh.
freezer and get the deer head if you want to see it.
You have a freezer.
this
You have a
is a
deer
deer
head
head?
freezer. What happened to the
What
rest
is
of
that?
the
What is
body?
that?
Did you utilize its meat and pelt?
So actually, what I'm gonna do with the deer head is make a European mount for my dad for like Father's Day. There's some like something and shit.
That's next year.
I don't kill animals. I will never kill animals. I can't even kill bugs. I feel so guilty.
But you.
But yeah, this is a coyote that somebody brought me. They found it by a river. It's like it's like have so many dead animals that people just keep bringing me dead animals, and then I let them decompose, or I increase the process, and then sometimes I like have plans to make like I'm gonna make this heart-shaped wreath with like a bunch of the excess bones that I have. Like in the rape shed, there is
Did you just say in the rape,
entire
in the
like
rape shed?
articulated.
Did you,
Yeah, I heard that. The rape
did you just
shed?
say rape
Yeah.
shed?
in the
Okay, so
rape
you
shed.
have one of
I
those.
call it that. It's super creepy. But there's an entire like articulated coyote body that's in the rape shed, and I just have to
Josh,
figure
you
out like how
had
to
a serial
tweak
killer
it
as a
back.
guest on the show.
So do you
A rape shed,
do you
taxidermy
like
animal?
cut? So if when they gave you this coyote, was it like still a coyote?
Like, did it have-
Partially, it
It had like
started
skin.
decomposing.
Uh,
Its brains were definitely still in there, and so what I do to like, I'll leave it outside, or I'll scrape whatever off, or like simmer it if I need to like get the excess stuff off. But
simmer it as in you'll put it in
this
a
one's-
pot with water. Did you say
Yeah.
simmer?
you don't want to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Or I'll just put them in a bucket of salt water because that helps to like get all this shit off it too.
Did you
Anyway,
name him?
so like with this one.
Did you name that
Steven?
coyote? You really? You had a chance to name a coyote, and you didn't name him Wild E? Come on, rookie move.
No, that's too easy.
Ah, fuck
His
you.
name's Frederick.
Cedric?
So
Was he black?
Frederick.
Frederick.
Oh,
You
Cedric. I thought you said Cedric, like the entertainer.
He's not entertaining anybody now.
Oh, he did.
Well,
Oh, he
anyways,
did.
He's
Thank God.
entertaining us right now.
When I brought this inside to clean it out or like finish rinsing all the salt water off, its brains were still partially in here. So that was a really awful, disgusting mess that I had to deal with.
And you had to scoop him out.
How else are you gonna get
I
brains
want
out?
some dead
No,
stuff.
they
Hey,
rinsed out.
my birthday's coming up in like 13 days. So if you want to give me a dead thing, I'll take it.
Let me go get the deer head. I'll be right back.
Okay.
We
Well,
scurry away.
Alright.
see you later.
Oh, doggy!
The dog's like, oh, we're getting the deer head again.
Yay! I feel
Did
bad
you
if those dogs know, like after, once they die, she's gonna be like, oh, I can't get rid of it, and she's gonna like,
She's gonna be like, "Hey, here was your brother."
yeah, say
Would
hello.
you, David?
I
Would
would
you
never
not?
do.
Would you not like use them as like puppets?
Animals?
Ew.
No, like just the dead skulls. Like you wouldn't be like,
I wanna
"Hi,
use them
I'm
as
Woody.
puppets.
Howdy."
I
You
wouldn't
wanna
use
do
them as
that?
puppets, but I would certainly name them and keep them around as decorations. Because one of
I've
the things
always
I wanna
wanted
get
a
is
human skull.
Yeah, me too.
We
But I
have
wanna,
access to like the dark web.
why not just kill someone and then like?
You can
explain
try
it?
human skulls online.
Oh,
There's a place right across the water from me that sells human skulls. You just
Okay.
have to make sure you can own them wherever you live.
Okay,
So he's a
well,
little freezer burned. But
This is America. I can own whatever.
my birthday's coming up.
look at his son.
Is it sticking out?
Ew.
Make it
Yeah.
talk. Make it talk.
I can't. He's
Should
frozen.
be wearing gloves.
No,
Does-
she loves animals. It's okay.
yeah, he's frozen too. Does he
She's-
do you ever,
Oh,
you ever
she's
scare
gonna
your
get-
dogs with it?
Now they want to eat it.
So, oh hi, dear.
She's gonna get capnocytophaga canomorsis, whatever the fuck that is.
That's a good callback to that shit that you were talking about earlier. man.
Yeah,
Gotta give it
whoa.
up to you. That was a good callback.
And then people buy me things too. So like I have a
They
like,
alive
a
when they
legit
buy them?
taxidermy.
Wait, did you just put the
No.
deer head on your bed?
Yeah, whatever. It's all good.
No,
Oh,
Maybe it's
Frozen?
I
something.
set it in a box.
okay.
She just has random boxes.
I
I
around
want
her.
some, I want some
Throw
dead,
dead
stuff.
things in there.
I kind of want to. I mean, I think I gotta kill the first thing myself, though. I think I gotta go like. Yeah, there's
just
like
wanna go
there's
deer
like
hunting.
farms. There's farms that let you go there with like a 22 and like kill some of the rabbits and shit, like the jackrabbits.
I want to go deer hunting and then like drink its blood and then take a bite out of its heart.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Game of Thrones
Oh,
style.
I didn't know it was Game of Thrones thing. It was just a traditional deer
that's
hunting.
tradition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
let's do it, dude.
What happens if you shoot it in the heart, though? You get lead poisoning.
No.
All right. Anyway,
Go during bow season. There you go.
so
That's-
Haley, do you have a remember that one time real quick? You told me that you wanted to clarify our seizure story, and I don't really remember it too much.
Yeah.
So I was kind of speculating.
He
on
was the one
myself.
having the seizure.
I was super drunk that day. No, I still did help save somebody though. They offered me drinks. That's all I remember.
That did happen, yes. So, okay, whenever all you guys, like, we all walked in together, obviously, and then, like, you guys all went straight to the bar, and I, like, put my stuff on the booth, and I saw somebody, like, flop out of the booth, and I was like, what's this speaker, like, trying to fuck with me? So I was, like, trying my hardest to, like, not acknowledge that person at
You're just
all.
ignoring
wow.
someone.
You're
But
a cheated piece of shit. She's like, oh, someone's trying to hit on
But then,
me.
like, but then, it legit,
Fucking
no, I didn't think they were trying to hit on me. I just thought they were trying to be a weird fucking squeaker. So I'm like fucking around in my purse, like
But they
grabbing
were,
my
like-
shit, and
they
all the
were-
guys were sitting at the bar.
But they were hanging off of
And-
the chair, like off of the booth with their head on the floor.
So I thought they
that's
were trying to
later,
look at my
so
skirt.
Shit happened. So like she sat up after that, and then like she flopped down again, and then it like her head was so like turned so far to the side and like discontorted or like contorted
You
or
have your
whatever.
crucifix. You're
that
like,
she-
I got it.
I know. I was like, oh my god, this person's possessed. Some weird shit is happening. And then she just like slowly like slid out of the booth, like, and she was actually on my feet. And so I'm like looking down, like, what the
These are
fuck
nice
is
shoes.
happening? And
Thank
then
you,
I just like,
guys.
I looked up at the, yeah, that's exactly what happened. I looked up at the bartender. I was like, guys. And I was like, somebody call an ambulance. Something weird's happening. And then like Josh looked over, and, like, he's like, oh, she's having a seizure. Somebody give me their hoodie. And then like it was so like just casual after that. But I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. This weird person's flopping around on my feet.
I was just really used to
What
it.
do you
so
need
it
the
wasn't-
hoodie for?
It didn't phase me. I put it under the person's head, but
Oh.
I could have sworn that it had stubble. Like the person had stubble. Was it a guy?
Girl?
She definitely was like, she was a girl, but I think she was like transitioning.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
Into
right.
a seizure?
We were me and Nate were talking about this in the last transitioning into a seizure. A lot of crazy stuff happened in fucking Federal Way, though. So I'm glad you guys focus on the part where I was a hero and not the part where I was a villain.
You're always a villain.
Not this story.
When we're hanging
most
out,
of it, like a lot of it, you were gone for.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did leave. Well, when we went to that one club, we got kicked out because of you.
What'd you do?
So we went into this club. So there was 7
of us. Bar.
Yeah, it was a gay bar.
You get kicked out of a gay bar. Gays love everybody.
Not Haley. So what happened was we walked in. We were drinking downtown in like Seattle, like all fucking day, dude. Like we went there early as shit, and we were drinking there all day.
Well, and you and I actually started drinking back at the hotel before we even.
We drank well before that.
Seattle.
So when we walked into this place, and Haley was like falling or something, so she went to grab me. And then I have no fucking balance because I'm drunk as shit too. So we both start falling, and it's like a really long backwards fall. And we ended up turning and falling behind the bar. That's how long we were falling.
You guys were the bartender.
And we fell into the bartender. So we ended up getting kicked out like immediately. But you tried to go back in, didn't you, Haley?
Yeah, so apparently in between that time, like you and I had gone to get pizza and like you were gonna fight some dude. And then we ended up back in front of the bar.
Typical Josh.
You know, Josh.
And I wanted to go inside. I was like, all my friends are in there. So I went to go inside, and this little, like, she had to have been my same height, but she totally, like, clotheslined me on the way in, and I was like, flung myself against the wall, hammered, and I was like, why would she do that? I don't understand. And then, like, everyone's like looking at me like, oh fuck. And I was like, I haven't even been in this place. How do they even know I'm not drunk? And blah 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 blah. And then Sean of all people, is just like looks at the lady who clotheslined me, and he's like, I'll just take her outside. Don't worry about it.
Right? He was a partier. Like, didn't he like ripped his shirt off on the dance floor? Didn't he?
That was the other time we went to Seattle.
You were really drunk. Well, so when we got kicked out, was that the time I was high fiving people?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. High fives for rape.
Yeah.
High fives for rape. You were giving people high fives for rape.
So, my
he would like trick people. So we're walking down the street, and he's like, high five, and they're like, fuck yeah. So they give him a high five, and he's like, for rape, right?
No. No, I thought it was hilarious in my mind. So I was like, hey, up top, and they high fived me, and I was like, rape, right? And I thought that was super funny. Right? And there was I'm surprised I didn't get fucking beat up that day, dude, for real. And there was this, and I was doing it outside of a gay club, and it was just really bad. And then there was this one guy who was like, no, I want my 5 back. So I was like, fine, and he 5'd me again. I was like, this guy 5'd twice for rape. He loves it. But yeah, I for some reason. Go ahead.
You remember the Uber on the way back when you guys were all like making jokes about rape?
So
and I'm just like passed out in the Uber, and then as soon as we get out.
As soon as we get out, what?
As soon as we got out of the Uber, I was like, who's coming to my room to party? Like, nobody told me the rest of the story until later. They're like, no, we were all making jokes about rape, and then you
So I don't remember much about it. We talked. I think me and Nate talked about it in the last episode. I think Sean remembers the most about it. But it was like a big SUV Uber that we took back from Seattle to Federal Way, and Haley was passed out on the floor. She was on the floor, so there wasn't enough seats. So Haley was on the floor, and she was passed out. And everybody's making jokes about like rape, while Haley's passed out on the floor, and the Uber driver isn't saying shit. Like, he doesn't say anything at all.
He was probably scared shitless. Like,
he's taking us to this fucking hotel with like, well, there were 7 of us, so 6 guys and 1 girl taking us to this hotel. She's passed out, and they're all making jokes about rape. And then he's just like, well, make sure you give me 5 stars. Oh man.
Well, then you remember Nick? Like, Nick, I remember Nick before I passed out, and he's gay. Like, for anybody out there who doesn't know Nick.
Thanks for outing him.
He was like, he was like, I want you to gush all over my face and blah 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 blah. Like, he was just going on and on and on about it, like,
all
forever.
Of these things, like
when he gets drunk, he turns straight.
He started the whole thing.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, he was saying a bunch of things.
He's like, real quick. Like,
Oh man, shit. Well, we'll get Sean on one of these times and we'll talk more about it. Anyway, next week we have Jackie on next week, right, David?
Yes.
So we have Jackie, David's sister. She popped in on one of the episodes. I don't remember which one it was, but her
Season
drink
1,
of choice.
episode 13.
Wow. Okay.
Jesus, Pierce, are you an arc?
Rain
Yeah,
Man?
what the fuck?
Rain Man has it all right there.
How does he know?
Jameson and ginger beer is a drink of choice. I don't think I've ever drank ginger beer.
I'll just drink him some.
I don't think I've ever had ginger beer.
I'll
So
just drink it.
that's going to be interesting.
You must have had a ginger beer. I
Jameson
think it
and
goes in
ginger ale is like my other left drink.
No,
Sounds
I
good.
don't think I ever had it.
ginger beer.
Well, anyway, special thanks to the Speakeasy team, George, Vader, Ricky, and Kenny. Kenny needs to start recording some fucking videos. Don't you guys agree?
Kenny needs to get
We're
back.
gonna put some fucking pressure on that kid. Anyway, Haley, you go ahead and read us out. Oh wait, shit, she can't see it.
I can't see this.
Son of a bitch! Alright. David, go ahead and read us out.
Hey
We've
guys,
been
don't
telling
forget
you
to give us
guys.
a thumbs up and like the content.
What'd
I
you say,
really
Haley?
I can't see shit.
I was just guessing about what it says.
That was pretty spot on though. Yeah.
Oh, say it. Say it again. Say it again. Go ahead.
I said, hey guys, don't forget to give us a like, hit that thumbs up, hit the little bell so you get notifications every time we have a new episode. Subscribe, follow us on Facebook, and are you guys on Twitter? I don't know if you're on Twitter.
Instagram only.
It's a grand
okay.
band.
Follow us on
And our-
Facebook and Instagram.
And our audio is available on
Podbean.
iTunes and
iTunes.
Podbean. That's right. iTunes and Podbean. All right. See you guys next week.